Hi guys, so today I want to talk about one of the platforms where we can get Proxy. So the name of the platform is Geonix, and on Geonix you can get a Proxy for as low as $3 for 1 gig. So depending on what you're doing, 1 gig can last you for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even a month, depending on what you're doing. So one of the things we need to put in mind before we start purchasing anything is that there are different types of Proxy. All right, we have the residential one and we have the business one. So what residential means is that the proxy is issued for a residential area. All right. So that means that it is issued for a neighborhood um, address. But if you are using the business proxy, it means that the proxy is issued for a commercial area. So whatever you want to use a commercial or a business proxy for has to do with business, and whatever you want to use a residential proxy for has to do with where people live, address and stuff like that. Do you understand? So there are other options on each type of proxy. There is a static and rotating. So what static means is that the proxy will be static on one location. All right, so let's say for example you choose to buy a proxy for London. All right, so if you are using the static option, it means that the proxy will be static on only London. But if you are using the rotating option, it means that the proxy can easily change from London to another state. All right, so these are the things that we need to put in mind before we buy anything. All right, so once you get into the Geonix website, just click on the menu, and then you can either log in if you have an account already or create an account if you don't have an account. I already have an account, so I'm just gonna log in. My network is quite bad, so I'm just gonna like show us how we can buy the proxy. So if you want to buy the proxy, all you have to do is come here to buy proxy, then you click on it, and then this IPv4 you click on it, and then you change it to residence. All right, so once you change it into residence, you can choose tariff here. So from here there are different options. Pay as you go is the $3 one for 1 gig, and then we have the 3 gig for $7, and then we have the 7 gig for $16, and we have the 10 gig for $22. All right, so depending on what you're doing, all right, but if what you're doing does not consume data, or you are not always on the phone or on the laptop, you can easily go for the $3 one for 1 gig. All right, so if that is what you want to go for, click on it, then you get the other form. So the other form, from here you can put in whatever you want to use the proxy for. So let's say for example okay, we are using pay as you go. Let's say for example you want to use the proxy for social media management, or you want to use it for online gaming, whatever you want to use it for. But if you want to use it for survey, you can click on other purpose, and then here you can click on browsing. So they will tell you to be specific, then you can put survey there. All right, so this is how to just set up the simple questions. And then the payment type, whatever you have that you can use to pay, for dollar. If you have a MasterCard or a dollar card, you can go for that. If you have a PayPal account, and if you want to use crypto, I always use crypto. I always use Litecoin, so I'll go for that. Then you input your email there, then you click on pay $3. Then they will bring the what's it called, the address for you where you pay into and the amount that you need to pay. Then you go and transfer the money. Once the payment is confirmed, they will open up the dashboard, and from there you can set up everything you need to set up. So in another video I'll show us how we can set up our proxy and our dashboard to maximize the proxy. All right, so this will be the end of the video. Thank you, and please don't forget, this is just for educational purpose. All right, so thank you and God bless.